Hi, this is Julie at Love's Beginning with a blog post called Sharing is Automatic. We give you the gift of yourself. When we communicate to you and through you, we bring you into the awareness of the beauty, strength, grace, love, power, truth, innocence, eternality, and truth of you. We don't actually speak. You come into communion with us. You feel the light we are, the light we share. You receive what is appropriate in order to share that light with others. Those others are your saviors. As you share the light we share with you, and this is true for everyone, it is reflected back to you mind to mind. There is a resonance, and when that resonance is shared, it takes over. What is true washes away what is false. Also, when that light comes, if there is resistance to it, it is also felt like a wave moving through minds. If you are still attached to separation perception in any way, this wave will feel like a disturbance, but it is a call to healing. It is a highlighting of the egoic structure that remains, that you still use like a foundation, and it is a reminder that healing is always available right now. Whatever is revealed by these waves of disturbance you share mind to mind, the optimal time to release it is right now. It is always a service, no matter how it manifests. This is true of all your interactions with all of your fellow beings. This is why they are always your saviors. They either reflect the joy you are back to you, washing away false self-concepts, or they reveal the distortion to which you cling, reminding you to release the distortion to us right now. When you come into the quiet sweetness of what we are, you share that gift, always and automatically. If you delight in anything at all, you share that delight with all. You serve all by staying in a state of delight. You serve all by realizing exactly where you are disturbed and accepting the healing that is always there for you. When you seem stuck in a disturbed spot, you even serve all then. One of your divine siblings will feel that stuckness too, find the conduit to healing that is always present, and act as the release valve for the collective. As that one lights up with healing, that healing is shared immediately, mind to mind. You may receive prompts to share the love you are in a way that seems outward, and here we talk of creative expression or even simple friendliness and helpfulness. That is a way to keep the joy reverberating, a lovely way of abiding in what you are while you still experience time, while you still experience a need to sustain and remember. You receive and follow these promptings to share the joy that you are, and that is a very beautiful gift, both for the one who expresses and for the ones who receive that expression. We really want to draw your attention, though, to how all things are also shared immediately, mind to mind. This is a very powerful force that you and your fellow characters seem to be largely unaware of. We say seem to be because your roles can change very quickly. If we say that you definitely are not aware of something like your mind-to-mind connection, we give you a hurdle in seemingly achieving an awareness of it. There is no hurdle, however, and we don't want to give you the impression that there is. There is no arduous climb or struggle you have to enact. We simply invite you to come into the awareness that we are, the awareness that you are, the awareness you have always shared with all others. As you receive and share gifts mind to mind, you also share them in the world through the roles you are enacting. As you share the awareness of who everyone is, you receive it more fully into yourself. The resonance gets stronger. As the resonance gets stronger, it takes over. What you actually are takes over. What you never have been swirls down the drain. As you receive the gift of self-awareness more fully, you can see very clearly who all others are and who they never have been. It becomes very obvious to you. As you look at them in the light of their being, who they never have been swirls down the drain, and they feel the relief and ease of it. As you fully receive the gift of truth of what you are, you share that gift with everyone. You can't help but share it because all minds are connected. You shine that out into your world, and what you see and experience changes because what you have stopped projecting an overlay of separation perception on what has always been here for you. Peace and harmony. You start to live in this peace and harmony world because it doesn't even occur to you to project an overlay of conflict and strife upon it. When we look at all of you, regardless of the role you're currently playing in this healing drama, we see the beautiful light show of your healing interaction. We are not so much interested in table and share, in the individual concepts of separation, but we are happy to pick up the concepts you give us, and thank you for sharing them, to use on your behalf. So you give us a distortion, and we give you back the components of what you use to see everything as separate and in conflict in a way that shares the resonance of us, the resonance of the light and love everyone is and always has been. Thank you for receiving today. Thank you for sharing mind to mind, a sharing that requires no thanks because it is automatic, but it is still our joy to thank because we are gratitude itself, and so are you. We abide in eternal celebration, and we call you to that celebration, not because you have finally become worthy, but because you are finally willing to notice that you and all others always have been so worthy and so cherished. If you would like a practice, there is practice 27. There are many paths to eternal celebration. We want you to know that the pathway to that which you seem to seek is always available to you now, and we encourage you to make no mistake about this pathway. There is no waiting. You're always at the front of the line for healing. You don't have to wait until you find a perfect pathway. You don't have to wait until you become worthy enough. There is no reason for delay when it comes to accepting healing. All are worthy of fully healed perception, and healed perception is always available to all of you right now. Know this of your fellows, and you see their strength. See their strength, and you can experience your own. You are eternal, and the pathway to that life everlasting is right through whatever you are experiencing now. If you are experiencing joy, the openness of that pathway is clear and palpable. You are abiding in the resonance of what you are. As you learn that the joy you are is unconditional, you can experience it at all times without interruption by concept. As you seem to face the darkness, however, know that this joy is equally available to you. It seems as if you are being asked to slay a dragon, but we only ask that you allow the dragon to disappear. When you face the darkness, it is a perception that you share with your fellows. As you allow the darkness that never was to be cleared from your sight, you share corrected vision with your fellows. There is an old model to release now. The model is enlightened master sharing with pupils through speech and presence. It is time for that model to pass gracefully. You are all connected mind to mind, and as you realize the immediate power of that resonance, you experience it. This is what we invite you to today. Begin a 3-minute meditation with, "There are many paths to eternal celebration." As you sink into the resonance of this, we invite you to see each experience in front of you as a doorway. The door opens directly into shared love and light. All experiences lead directly to shared love and light when they are experienced with a conscious intention of accepting correction perception. If anything arises to disturb your peace, see it as a doorway that opens into light and love. No appearance can fool you now. Remind yourself, there are many paths to eternal celebration. As you finish, step into your day with the intention to remember. There are many paths to eternal celebration. If you feel tempted to judge your path or anyone else's path today, simply remember that this healing drama is configured perfectly for all. There are many paths to eternal celebration. Thanks for listening.